next up, we are going to have a pretty heavyweight project here who has already gone ahead and carved out a massive amount of users through their game. And I'm referring to Faraland, which is an MMO, or sorry, an RPG NFT game that lets users I'm struggling. Sorry. That lets users engage in the combat arena and leverages blockchain technology to profit from battles. Today we have SonHo, the CGO of Faraland, who will be joining us, and I'm super excited to talk to Son today. Hello, how's it going?
Yes, hi. Can you all hear me now? Yes, thanks for inviting us to the summit today. I'm glad to be here. But yeah, let me start right deep into the game right now. I'm sorry. Wait, how
awesome.
Oh yeah,
right here, right?
Yep, thank you so much. So yeah, let's talk about an overview about games. So about Faraland. So pretty much we are a turn-based strategy role-play game. In the game, you can have your NFT heroes. We do also have NFT item as well. And one of the unique aspects that we had is that you can actually equip the NFT items, multiple NFT items onto the NFT heroes. So I would say that we are pretty much one of the first to do that, and to be able to integrate that, it takes time. Everything that's about Faraland is start from scratch. We do every single walk-up art, every single code, every single lining. Everything about it is unique and original. So not original, but we do everything from scratch. Yeah. So let's talk about some of the so we have some quality source code with this audits by Certic. The smart contract is developed by the internal team of Faraland, the Moonlight Labs, the creator. And yeah, let's go overview of our company structure. So we have 6 founders. We have our CEO, Ms. Hưng, the creator director, Việt Ha, the CMO, Phan Thanh Tung, CTO, Nguyễn Xuân Trung, and etc. Let's move on. So let's talk about tokenomics. So we started to call out like early this year, and we will IDO in near June, July. So we have 10% of TGE, lock about one month for the funding communities, and 10%. You can see all it on tokenomics. So we designed this pretty much carefully and with our passion. So let's move on to the use case as well. So as of right now, with the heroes, we do have something that we call Demi Heroes. So it's pretty much exactly what NFT heroes are like. It's unique. It does have multiple body part from minimum of 4 to a maximum of 6 body parts. But the only thing that's different is that Demi Heroes have a limited life. So I think right now it's around 7 days. And it would have to be summoned through a portal using what we call Soulstone. So Soulstone is something that you can earn while playing Faraland, and it will be used as pretty much an incentive for quest or reward, and it will you can use it to summon heroes, Demi Heroes to be exact. Our token right now have 7 use case. We do have it to change our hero names, buy equipment in gacha, trading in equipment marketplace, staking to gain experience, upgrading equipment, and vote for various parameters. So every single use case that we've invented is to pretty much improve our tokenomics, improve our flows in the trading volume. So the more use case our idea is that the more use case we have, the more. Sorry, my voice is being itchy today.
No worries.
So the more use case has, the more user would come and use it for our tokens, because you have to have something for them to use a token for, because that would increase the need for Faraland token, which would eventually help the tokenomic growth of the Faraland token as well. Let's move on to boring stuff. So Faraland price change within 30 days was more than over 1,000%. So which was it was an incredible achievement from us, and we are proud of it. And so far the price is around 3.3 today, I think. I didn't check it this morning, but yeah, it's still pretty much growing. It's still there, and just waiting. I think everyone's just waiting for our game to actually come out like 3 days from now on the November 30th to actually start to earning some and more use case for token, I would say then. Our roadmap is pretty clear. It's on our website. We will finish phase 4, and we're heading to we are almost finishing phase 4, and we are heading to phase 5 now, and phase 6 pretty much in the early next year. And from there, we will have new features coming to our game as well. Like the land customization and camping is pretty much one of the features that I think user would be excited, because that would give our player and user a certain leverage to the game, and they can be freely be creative and be just enjoy playing the game the way they like it. So the customization is there. We will have another upcoming features rather other than just the land customization. There will be PvP in the new features as a new feature as well. So that is will be later on, but we do have and other called gameplay as well. So there's a lot of new features coming up after this game edition on the November 30th. So let's talk about achievement. One of the achievements that we've been proud of pretty much so far is winning top MVP2 from Binance. So along with other, and that was all incredible for us, and we worked hard for it. So it pays off. So you can see that we pour heart and soul into our project. So it's something that when you win something after hard working kind of long period, you will be proud of it. And something that we would want to show other projects as well, like it has to be hard working to earn the kind of spot, and it has to be something that you're really passionate about, especially when it comes to project. It's like your little baby, another baby of yours. You have to be very passionate, you have to be very caring about it. So that's about it. And as of right now, so another one was there was pretty much pretty much exciting achievement as well. So our Faraland mystery box on Binance NFT was sold out under 1 second. As it was like more than 10,000 bucks, about around 10,000 bucks. So it's quite interesting that we got beloved by the community, and yeah, we're proud of it. Gacha we sold in the autumn gacha we sold pretty much 79,000 NFT equipment, which is under 20 hours. So that's under a day. So the Faraland token is this going to help the Faraland token as well? This proves that Faraland tokens is in need, and every time the gachas came out, it will be used. It will be pretty much there and famous in the community.
Yeah, it looks like there's a ton of demand for just all of the things you guys are putting out. You're seeing these things sell out immensely quick, so that's always a good sign, and it looks like users are ready for the game to be released.
Absolutely, yeah. So I will start to play share the video of our gameplay now. So just to show you, I'm not.
Let's see, is it this one here? It's a bit loud. If you want to turn it down just a little bit.
I will turn it down a little bit for you guys. That should be fine. So yeah, let's start about this. So you can see it in your team here. So you can add your teams right there, and this is only the text game version that it's coming out on the November 30th. This is for player and user experience cool storyline and to enjoy have a look at the incredible art that they would see in the game coming on later. So this is just an explanation. I have to stress on that. So you can choose up to 3 heroes in a slot, and you can exchange it as well. I'll play the video so you can have a better look.
Awesome.
Well, this is like same so as the interaction, right? It's still going to be multiple option choice. Our storyline is not linear, so every time you choose a quest, it would have different ending to the quest, or it could open up to another quest, another hidden quest, or it could just end up in nothing and you getting killed. So you do have to think twice, even though it's a text game and you don't have a lot of action come from the user, but you do have to think twice before choosing anything. But yeah, this is just an example of how the battle going to be like in the upcoming exhibition game. So it's just, like I say, it's just for a user to experience our storyline, experience the art that we pour heart and soul into it. So it's just something for user to interact with while waiting for the actual game. And yeah, so every time you can see that the little details, we pay attention to pretty much the little details from either the toy earning or either this design of everything. So every NPC in the game has a unique, different background and a whole storyline behind it. So you might see this in a lot of games that you met an NPC character and you never met them again for the rest of the game, but we're not like that. It's everything kind of tangle up with everything. So that's pretty much what our game is different, especially when it's come to a mobile game. It's kind of just integrating this open world system like like every option have a different ending like Skyrim, and it's something that we are heading to, and we are already on the path of doing it. And so, whenever a player experiences this kind of experience this expedition, they would have the option to choose multiple heroes to join them on their path. But it depends on what strategy the player had, or whatever they want to play at, is what affect them in the end of their quest. Well, there's multiple quests coming up. This is just pretty much a trailer for our gameplay, so it's only 2 quests right now. You can choose up to multiple quests. Some do have requirements, some just open up to everyone. So let's take on some quests and see. Because this is taking quests. You have to battle monster. You do what it says. Pretty much basic gaming idea. So yeah, you can see based on that the animation that we do, everything, even for the deer you see right now is being hand drawn by our artists, like our amazing artists. They've been doing every single NPC, every single monster, even every single background in the game is hand details and raw from the beginning. So we pay attention to a lot of details, and we try to make the best. We try to deliver the best visual to our players. And even with the music as well, we do have to carefully handpick them, so it's matched with the whole background itself.
Definitely, this looks very well put together. You can definitely tell that you guys put in your time and kind of have this quest system. And even though it is something like a turn-based game, it still looks like it involves a lot of thinking and interaction, and it also is enjoyable for the user. It looks like this is something that looks like, for lack of like better definition, like a blue chip mobile game, just to tie it into crypto. But it looks very well put together, and you can tell that you guys sort of have the details in here. And I'm sure there's a ton of strategy that goes into it as well.
I mean, like, if you look into it, like if you listen to it carefully, I'll turn up the sound a little bit. You can see every time, like a different character have a different kind of attack sound, and even with the monster as well, it's kind of like a different, very sound effect.
That's
So
awesome.
yeah, so every time you finish a quest, you do have to go back to the town that you take it on, and you return it there. So it's something that you have to be. So yeah, that's pretty much what the video gameplay is about. And yeah, you see that we are passionate about our game and we want to turn our game into as well. And our goal is to create a whole metaverse around this Faraland game. And we just recently launched Starter, our launchpad as well. And it's a pretty much our motto is a gamer platform designed to deliver GameFi project to players, but it's not limited to only GameFi project, but it's all blockchain project as well. So far we incubate two projects, which is Element and Bearmill. Both turned out to be great in risk ROI on return on investment. Both have, I think Bearmill at ATH was 145 times up from the public ideal. So that was one of the amazing. And Firestarter is also a use case. You have to stake your Fire token there, and to be able to eligible for like a spot. But that's something that we do. Like we create a whole use case for it. So normally you use the token from the platform, and that's only sticking there. But with Fire token, you have other use case as well, especially in the game. There's 7 use cases in the game, plus the Fire Starter, which is 8. So yeah, we try to create as much as use case for the Fire token. That's pretty much from my side.
Awesome. Yeah, that was great. And so this game looks like it's been a long time in development now, and it's you said this was going live in a few days there. Is that correct?
Yes, so the expedition game that I just show you is going to be live on November but November 30, so which is 3 days from now, and we are excited it. Everyone can join. So you don't have an NFT right now. You can go onto our marketplace and purchase it. Is everything up there? Even the guidance and instruction on how to create a MetaMask. We do have everything to prepare for veteran and new players as well.
Awesome. Yeah. And that is something where all the NFTs that have had crazy demand for the past months that you guys have been launching, those will be able to be utilized in the play to earn game, correct?
Sorry, can you read the question? I think my
I was just
connection got.
I was just curious of like the NFTs that you guys have been selling out via the gacha, and then also the other heroes. Those are what will be used in the game, correct?
Yes, that's right. So every the NFTs that you've seen in the game, when I was showing you in the trailer as well, that's gonna be the NFTs that you purchase on the market. So this is gonna be expedition version. It's gonna be like almost just picture chibi version that you're seeing. So yeah, it's like say it's only for players who experience like the story, our story like open world, where they have to very carefully think twice before they choosing any option. Even with small detail like how fighting bandit or not, like is that something that they have to think before choosing the option. That is something that we want to offer on the November 30. And other features will be releasing slowly from now until the few next quarter as well. So there will be a lot more features, like I say the customization map will be launched. That feature will be launched pretty much later on, hopefully this year. But yeah, that's if that. I hope that answered your question.
Yeah, no, it definitely did. And my actually next question was going to be, how do you guys aim to keep the game exciting and interesting? But it
Oh,
sounds like you
sorry.
have, no, you answered both of them.
Yeah,
So that's great. It
yeah,
sounds like you have a ton of features. I don't know if you want to add on there, but this one's
yeah.
probably a short one.
We do have other things we would like to have. Definitely, PvP would be one of the features that a lot of players will be looking out for. Are looking forward to. And we will be releasing that as well. So, pretty much right now it would be team versus team, I think, and play well, individual heroes versus individual heroes. So that and the exact date for it is yet to be decided, but we will try to release that as soon as possible. It's just coding, and it takes time, but like I would say, we want to deliver the best, well, the product to our users. So even though it might be like a few days late, but we want that to be well planned, well designed, and well, it's for users to play. Like it has to be the best.
Definitely. And then just to wrap things up here, I'm curious, how do you guys aim to sort of adopt the average crypto, or sorry, not the average, but not the average crypto user, the average gamer to your game? Because we know that GameFi is currently a smaller sector, so it doesn't make too much sense to compete for users within GameFi. How do you guys look to kind of take on the traditional gaming space?
All right. So at the moment, we do have plan to open up our whole system and open up to other countries as well. So we're not taking user from other GameFi, but we're trying to open up, introduce by educating what is GameFi, educating what is an NFT. So educating what all the aspects that become of a metaverse and a GameFi. So that, well, even new investor, not just new player, new investor that have a chance to went through and have a look at all the GameFi projects. So even if they don't have the necessary fund to play the game, they still can invest in the token because this is good design token for, like, a lot of GameFi do have good tokenomics. So it's about educating and marketing to open up to other section region as well. So it's something that we have to go into a very long time. Like, it's a type of plan that you have to go in long term, slowly educating, slowly marketing, like creating this transparency and credibility for GameFi and other projects as well, like GameFi in general and crypto in general and GameFi in particulars.
Definitely. And I think that's incredibly important. Thank you so much for sharing. I think that gameplay was
Thank you so much,
very
Fred.
interesting, son. Yeah.
Absolutely. Glad to be here. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day.
Yeah, definitely. We will catch up soon. And we're definitely always watching out for developments in Faraland. It's been crazy watching you guys grow since the beginning. And I mean, it's just now only getting started, right, with the game coming out in a few days. So definitely excited to see how that pans out.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for today.
Thank you so much, son.